Hello, everyone. All's doing well. I hope everyone's doing well. How are you all doing today? Anyways, yeah. Uh, Oh, hey Rex. How's it doing? Surprisingly, you're the first one this time. So, anyways, how's it been? Um, is there any more people? I want to invite a couple of people. Well, not invite, but want them to. Kind of sick. Okay. And by the way, hello, Loriosaurus. Huh. Trying to Oh, more texting. If you could make a movie, what would it be about? Might be gone soon. Okay. Um, I don't know. I was actually thinking about to make this weird movie about it's kind of a short film about this prisoner who is the most dangerous criminal, and he's hired to kill the terrorist. The police and military actually let him kill the dangerous terrorist, and lo and behold, after he kills the terrorist, he kills. I mean, not he, but the military and the police actually used him, and he has to get out. But at the end, he gets killed by some military soldiers. And then my other one is a parody video about gangsters and terrorists coexisting with each other. Like, what would happen if, like, a bunch of, like, gangsters and terrorists work together. That would be kind of weird, and that would be the end of the world. And as for um, like maybe like a documentary film, I guess that I could make a so dinosaur or animal documentary. Yeah, they're strange movies, but it is what it is. Like, hey Gus, um, they're strange movies, but they were just my own ideas. I'm thinking a couple of years ago, I was trying to do well, I didn't write or anything, but I was going to think about to do like my own version of Dragon Ball GT. How would I portray the story in my version? And I might do a video on that much later. Well, later, like even though I am not an artist, but I can tell what the character designs should look like in my version, how would the fight scenes work out, and how would the story, would play out in that scenario. Oh, I got it. Oh, I got a new coach last week. Oh, new couch, not coach, couch. Oh, hey, Tasmanian tiger. Hello, ancient dragons. Ever heard of a small dolphin called? Never heard of them, and that sucks. There's 10 of them left in the wild. Yes, I heard about that. They eat sea lion pups, not the adults, because the adults are way too big, and not to mention the adults have powerful jaws, so I could picture them trying to kill a jackal. That's why the poor sea lion pups get killed by the adults. And I kind of feel bad for them because sea lion pups are actually one of the cutest um yeah, one of the cutest animals of all time in my opinion. Same with another animal that eats sea lion cubs, the brown hyena. Brown hyenas actually eat them as well. They just bite them right through the skull. Yeah, they are, but they're slightly taller and bigger, of course, than foxes. You see, I always thought that they're like like they're close related to more of coyotes than to than the foxes, but yeah, jackals are more related to foxes. Although they're not in the like I don't think they're not a true fox, if that makes any sense. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Technical difficulties. Hey, now I'm breathing it. Hey, we're not dead. You sound ridiculous.
I actually met when I was in Africa. Yeah, I know. I was watching Texas Rex's video. I hope I don't get a freaking copyright strike. God damn it, me. I should have exited out. God damn it, me. Anyways, um, when I was in South Africa, I saw some jackals, and they're very shy. Like as soon as you see them, they run off, and they're fast too. They are super fast. Yeah, I used to own a guinea pig. I used to have a guinea pig too. Um, it was actually my older brothers at the time. They named him Joey. He was a black and white guinea pig or a tuxedo guinea pig or whatever you want to call it. Yeah. I wish there was a Smilodon populator versus giant river otter fan art. Well, because Smilodon fatalis live. I mean, not fatalis. Smilodon populator lived in open habitat, I believe, and obviously river otters lived in the Amazon, well, in the swamps or rivers. I think it kind of makes sense really to avoid, of course, obviously competition. Um, Also with Smilodon gracilis and American alligators, it kind of makes sense because obviously it's in Florida, of course. So it makes sense really that Smilodon may have coexisted obviously with American alligators. Well, not coexisted, but like met them, if that makes any sense. Yeah, it's a long ass flight. I I just don't like the long ass flight. It's a pain in the ass, really, and it's just a waste of time. Yes, I know. Um, I used to own uh, stick insects. Interesting. In Africa, jackals are more related to wolves and coyotes than are foxes, but there are own genes. The Pluia. Well, I cannot pronounce the name. Yeah, it makes sense, really. Oh, just did that one. Everyone wants to go to Africa. Who does not? Well, to be honest, I actually didn't want to go to Africa, and the reason why is because, well, malaria. It's not the animals I'm worried about, it's malaria because once you get it, then you have it for the rest of your freaking life. And it really freaking sucks. And personally, I and also another thing too is that I hate faraway trips. When I was a kid, when I was like really little, I always wanted to go there. But then as I got older, and then when the kids started to make fun of me, I just lost interest in like like African the African stuff and the big cats and other things. And even like when we went to South Africa, I was still that kind of dude. It was then when I graduated high school, then I kind of went back to my childhood. It's a long story for me, very long story. There was yeah, I know, Tabaki. Although what's interesting is that sometimes Tabaki is a jackal, and then sometimes Tabaki is a striped hyena. I don't know why. Okay, now I'm here for real. Oh, okay. You can still join. Why did the kids make fun of me? Because I was a huge avid Big Cat fan at the time. They used to call me Small Cat. Um, they used to tease me a lot and pick on me. And then once when I got out of middle school, and then when I was in the high school, that's when I just stopped being a fan of the African stuff. But it was a long story. I used to want to go to places, but as I got older, I don't trust country. You don't trust the um countries. Speaking of Jungle Book, did you know that there's a Jungle Book anime? Yeah, I think so. The dub of it just sounds very freaking horrible. I was watching a couple of episodes of it. I wasn't really much of a huge fan. The animation looked awful. You know what's funny is that yeah, I mean, no one doesn't want to go to North Korea because obviously they hate Americans. They want to try to freaking kill us. Yeah. I know it is. I believe yesterday was the first day of the spring. I'm making a story of a blue shark, flying fish, and mantis shrimp. Oh, interesting. They're probably one of those like future animals, like I always have. Have you tried to watch different anime other than Dragon Ball? Um, yes, I had Yu Yu Hakusho. I tried it. I just lost interested in it. Don't get me wrong; it's still a good anime. I just lost interested in it. It's just basically it's Yusuke who is the Yusuke is basically he's the voice of Justin Cook. Justin Cook is obviously the voice of Raditz and Super Boo, and like my friends were teasing me like hey, that's Raditz. Yeah, yes, New Jersey's in America. No, flying fish is a real. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, of course, of course. I thought you were making like flying um shark fish or whatever you were doing. My internet is not working. Oh, okay. I understand. Yeah, but and obviously when I was like really little, not really, well, eh, I guess little, I used to watch obviously Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, and my older brother actually used to watch Naruto, and I used to watch him with him way back in the day. Like I was in third grade and he was in sixth grade, and then he stopped, and then I stopped. So yeah. Well, the main character is a blue shark. He has to see a Greenland shark. Oh, interesting. Um, I'm just texting a friend. Be right there. Oh, no. Um, oh, where was I? Well, the make. Oh, did that. Green sharks lived a very long time. Interesting. When do you? When were you into dinosaur science? Um, I can't remember. I mean, I guess that when I was like in the real hardcore, I guess right around like I guess maybe my childhood, maybe. But then like when I did some interesting like facts as best as I can, I don't know, it's a long story. God, I can't even remember. I was just basically into like dinosaur shit, dinosaur. And no matter if it was science or science fiction, I was just into dinosaur shit. Like obviously I was into like of course Jurassic Park, Land Before Time. Um I didn't really care about the science that much. I guess that when I was really into the real science was I just can't remember. um it's either eels or barracudas. Yeah, I would love to see it. I used to have a ABC, I mean Dinosaur ABC book in order. I kind of had a book like that, except for that it was kind of like a um like the end of the book page. I don't know. I have lots of dinosaur books, but they're not like scientifically accurate books. They're just children books. Although I want to get dinosaur books. Yeah. And I guess that for for me, my favorite fish are like algebra. When I moved out, I probably want to get some. Interesting. If I did a Land Before Time remake, Littlefoot would be a giraffe, a titan. Peacher would be a Tapajara. Why would you change them? I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, like, it's cool and all that that they shine, but I like them to keep them as they were. But that's just me. Hey, Jurassic Floyd. Shark Tooth talking? I don't know because personally, I think that Shark Tooth doesn't have to talk because he's just animalistic. He wants to kill to survive. Yeah, but to answer your question, Rex, I guess that when I was like stopped focusing on like a science and awesome bro, but mostly on science, it well to stop focusing on awesome bro shit. Well, I don't know. It's just it's really hard, really. I have two dinosaur Wikipedias. I had them out for 8 years. They are old studies on them. Interesting. I actually have a really small dinosaur book that I got when I was really freaking little, and I can't even barely read it because it's so tiny. Sharktooth may have some Hobbit. Huh. If they did a remake on Land Before Time, I don't know if it would be good. My brother is an awesome bro, or what? I don't have a brother. Speaking of giant river otters, do you know that also called aquatic jaguar? No, I haven't. I know that giant river otters have been known to attack them, jaguars. You probably don't know what an awesome bro is. An awesome bro is basically like, oh, I want dinosaurs to kill innocent herbivores, or I want them to fight all the damn time. It's like, calm down already. I know you want to make a remake just to make them accurate as possible. Yeah, I would try to make them as accurate as possible. Oh, my bad. It's just that okay, like my only problem is that with the Tyrannosaurus, or in this case, Sharptooth or whatever, if I did my own version of Sharptooth, then people are gonna make them like saying, "Oh, why doesn't it have lips? It has lips. It has lips." Blah 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 blah. That's how people are nowadays because these these lip people just want to make a freaking excuse, and it's like shut the hell up. We don't even know it had lips. Not to mention, dinosaurs are not freaking lizards. They're not. For God's sakes, people even put some theropod on lips that look like dog-like lips, and it's like it's ridiculous because they're not dogs, they're not bears, they're not lizards, they're not anything. Dinosaurs are reptiles. I mean, they're branches of reptiles, and yes, lizards are reptiles, but that doesn't mean that they should have lizard lips. They're completely different branches of reptiles. In Land Before Time, Sarah gets attacked. Yeah, Well, a herd of Pachycephalosaurus, not a pack. Yes, they are at the end of the day, but they are awesome animals. Just don't make them awesome broish. If I can get $40 on my birthday again this year, I like normal to do. I'm definitely finally gonna PNSO. Oh, you should get PNSO. Oh, speaking of which, they there's a Dunkleosteus PNSO model. OM freaking G. Wait, mammal lips on theropods. That makes me endangered. Yeah. I mean, no offense, but look at your profile, Ancient Dragons. You have a T Rex with lips. I mean, half lips is fine. Half lips is fine. Just don't make them like super covered up with them because there is no freaking evidence. Because Pachycephalosaurus are probably territorial animals. Wait, did T Rex appear in Land Before Time? If so, then why would it lips like? Well, I don't know. No. Hey, Dark Rex. They are lizard-like lips, not mammal lips. I mean, it doesn't matter if they're lizard-like lips or not. Dinosaurs are not lizards. Um, no, I haven't. I never heard of PS4 Plus card. I don't think. Yep, I knew that. Yes, I heard about that. I'm just not really a big Transformers guy. Um, if it had lips, let's just say it would have. I'll post the link. There we go. Here's the picture on Twitter if you guys want to see it. It's, would have Mosasaur had lips since yeah, obviously mosasaurs are closely related to snakes and lizards. Plus, I haven't read theories on well, I do agree that mosasaurs do have lips because obviously they are more closely related to lizards or snakes. Obviously. So I can agree with that. I don't know. Um yeah, I think it's possible. Yeah, it is what it is. See what crap. Oh, okay. And if I got $80 this year, not just get two PNS miles, but I also get Torvosaurus. Huh, interesting. Oh, okay. Really? A sequel of Godzilla versus Kong's been confirmed? What did where did this information come from? Probably. I could see the V-Rex taking it down. Oh, the link you just posted. Do you like crocodile? Oh, I mean, yeah, I like crocodiles. Oh, oh, never heard of him. Also, have you seen the Sorrow thing? I think I had. I'm just not really impressed with it. Too much of these bumps, those figures. Do you know that the snow leopard doesn't attack people? No, I'm pretty sure it could, but it avoids people. Um, I think yeah, Xeno, because obviously Goku Black, um, who's like way believes weaker than destroyed Shenron. Um, actually, yeah, well, basically Zamasu used the Super Dragon Balls, and then Goku Black and Zamasu killed Shenron, the Super Shenron, and then they killed all the rest of the Kaioshins from different universes to provoke the gods of destruction. You see, if you kill a Kaioshin, then the god of destruction dies with them, and the angel turns into stone. So basically, Zeno is the most powerful character in the Dragon Ball franchise because he destroyed Infinite Zamasu without a problem, even though the plot was so freaking bad at the Black Arc, both the anime and the manga. Even though the manga looked pretty freaking dope because there was like another Zamasu clone, and then there was another merged Zamasu, and then there was another, and then there was another. Yeah, yeah. So that answers your question. If you watch the anime, you'll understand why, and of course, read the manga. Oh, speaking of which, of the freaking manga, Goku somehow remembers uh, Bardock and Gine. Yeah, I hope so. I can't wait for it to see that movie on the 8th of April. Who do you think who would win, Short Face Bear or Titanoboa? That's a really good question. I think Titanoboa. I mean, yeah, I believe Titanoboa would win. Yeah, would win, even though that they're both the same weight. I mean, the bear could just use its bone-crushing jaws to like bite the snake's head, but at the same time, though, like in a surprise attack, Titanoboa wins. Although I don't think it would swallow the bear, but then again, I don't know. I have questions about three species at the same time. I highly disagree with it, and I'm glad. Yeah, well, a lot of the paleontologists, like Dr. Thomas Carr, Dr. Thomas Holtz, um, who else disagreed with that paper? Dr. Philip Curry, they all disagree with that paper. And I disagree with that paper. At first, I thought, man, this must be interesting. And then when I kind of read it a little bit, when I showed it to AK Rex, yeah, it's a load of crap. But yet, some people who there's some people out there who kind of support it. I actually was talking to, well, texting this fella on Facebook, but it's just a load of crap. There is no Tyrannosaurus imperinator or there is no Tyrannosaurus so and so. There's only Rex. Unless if you count perhaps Tarbosaurus being a Tyrannosaurus, but yeah. But for now, there's only one, and that's only Rex. I mean, that really depends, really, which Sonic and Godzilla we're talking about. Yeah, that paper is horrible because first of all, it was about this guy named George someone who's a paleo artist, and some people don't even like him. The weather's fine. It's a nice day today. Really? Well, it does make sense, really, because since Titanoboa is a large snake, but it had a weaker bite, but it was strong in comparison to some canids. I can't believe that it has passed. Wait, I can't believe people believe it or that it passed through. At school, my favorite is Apex Predator. What? Wait, I put my favorite Apex Predator. Oh, and that's of course Tasmanian Tiger. The robins that finally came out of my neighborhood. What? Oh, you mean the birds? I thought you meant like neighbors and stuff. Yeah. Well, give it time. It depends where you live. Yeah. Yeah, mostly Thomas Carr, he thinks that that paper is a load of bullshit. And Thomas Carr is a huge Tyrannosaurus fan. Well, Tyrannosaur fan in general. Oh, interesting. I saw there's some hawks and falcons and turkey vultures. Turkey vultures are very common in New Jersey. But my least favorite animal in New Jersey and in America is deer. I fucking hate deer. And you'll understand why I hate. I even made a couple of videos about deer. Why deer are my least or one of my least favorite animals. And rabbits. I might do a pissed off video of rabbits because I don't like rabbits. Although yes, I do like Watership Down though. And yes, it's a movie about rabbits, but it's still an interesting story. But in real life, rabbits are a pain in the ass. Yeah, of course, deer get in a lot of car accidents. In a tiger documentary, there's an otter group sharing both. I think you texted. I mean, you said it yesterday. Not yesterday, last week, and I didn't know there were otters in India. When I was in Africa, there was an otter there. I just forget the name of the species. What is your opinion on gophers or the other rodents that like to dig? They're a pain in the ass. Moles are a pain in the ass, even though they're not a rodent, but they're a pain in the ass. My cat caught them. Well, caught one. I mean, yeah, they're tasty to eat. Don't get me wrong, but I hate them with a passion. But I still love to eat them. Yes, I had one time, and I'll never do that ever again. Wait, last week I said otter. Not trying to agree. Yeah, I think you said that, but it is what it is. And I'm actually shocked that um, they attacked a mugger crocodile because mugger crocodiles are pretty fearsome. So yeah, mugger crocodiles. Oh, there's a video about that. Interesting. I gotta look that up. I know that mugger crocodiles may be an apex predator, but I'm surely that a 15-footer mugger, you know, a group of otters can stay away from a 15-footer. It's impossible. Nile crocodiles are my own favorite, my reptile. Yeah, I like Nile crocs. The animal native to that I hate, yeah, muskrats. They're a pain in the ass. Lots of people um well, not lots of people, but some people actually use these special weasels called um, um, some type of weasel, and they kill it. And there's also native weasels as well called the mink. Minks have been known to kill muskrats. You probably live in Louisiana because there's lots of them there. Okay, see you later, Tasmanian tiger. Yes, minks are used, domesticated, though, or in this case, captive mink have been known to kill them. But there are some wildlife, well, wild specimens out there. Mink are actually one of my favorite muscelids, aka the weasels. I should do my own top 10 favorite weasels on my Facebook, like post pictures. I like American marmots and pine martens. Yeah, I like them too. I like when they kill squirrels. Oh, and squirrels. I hate squirrels too because they're in my attic. They are assholes. I really wanted a piece of, to beat up a squirrel so freaking bad. We used I remember we used to trap squirrels, and one died, because we used like a mouse trap or a rat trap or something. And one time we used to spray paint one of their tails, just in case if one of them comes back. In New Jersey, we have gray squirrels, and they're probably the most common of all squirrels in America. Have you ever seen a leafy, a hen in the wild? No, I haven't. I don't even know what it is. Oh, so you're not the only one. My cat killed a squirrel, or actually, she's killed squirrels a couple of times. A Korean. No, I haven't. Um, yeah, one time when Angel was much younger, she killed a squirrel, and for a little while we didn't have them, but then they were back because obviously Angel's much older now. She can't catch them as much as she used to. She's a little fat as well. And this year, Who really knows? But I hope she kills something. She might kill those young rabbits again since spring is here. Yeah. Um. Oh no, they haven't. I wish they did. Between they are more clips. Um. Yeah, I might try, but I don't know. To the American Zoo next week. Oh, interesting. I made another video on this leopard that attacked this topi antelope since and it's actually very rare because leopards usually don't attack a 600-pound animal or whatever how much a topi weighs. But she tried her very best, but she unsucceeded. My worst Godzilla movie, giant monsters all out of attack. Well, unless I unless if I count, of course, Godzilla 1998. But we're talking about like the Godzilla films from um from the Japan movies. I guess giant monsters all out of attack, in my opinion. Really, 300 pounds? Topi should be more than that because they look big. Not big as a wildebeest or a zebra, but they're still pretty damn big. Yeah, I was very impressed for that female leopard. Yeah, because usually, like, leopards, I mean, yes, leopards are specialists and they can adapt to anything, but it's pretty interesting. Also, another thing is that in Savage Kingdom, I remember that a leopard and her cub ate more scavenged carcasses of dead animals from a lion pride, which was pretty interesting because usually leopards don't really scavenge other animals except or they can chase away cheetahs, but that's pretty much it. They don't steal lion carcasses. Yes, of course. And yes, Godzilla, Mothra, King Ghidorah, you know, I'm just going to call a giant monster as a lot of attack. Too much of that stupid subtitling. I mean, and stuff. It's my least favorite movie. I mean, yes, don't get me wrong, it's good Godzilla action. It's just I don't know why that they make them. I like. I mean, I think the title sucks, but I actually like the movie. Why? The reason why I did not like that movie is because, first of all, Godzilla is supposed to be the anti-hero or the good guy or whatever, and King Ghidorah is always the villain. I don't know why. Because isn't King Ghidorah supposed to be the villain, not all the way around? Makes no sense. That's why I it was so ridiculous. I didn't really like that movie. It was so crap. I mean, I always liked Godzilla to be the anti-hero or the good guy or whatever, but not made him as a strict villain. I don't know. It was just ridiculous. I understand he wasn't the original. I mean, in the original Godzilla film, I understand he's a villain, but at the same time, that Godzilla kind of had a purpose because he didn't like mankind. In this one, we don't know it well in Giant Monsters a lot of attack, we don't know why he doesn't like mankind. Yeah, of course it sucks. I mean, I never watched I mean, I watched the Heisei series, but I never watched the other series. I mean, I did saw the Toho versions. Yeah, I'm actually surprised. How come you don't like the old Godzilla films? The old Japanese films? I need to watch some of the old classic Godzilla films. I need to get them on DVD somehow or Blu-ray. I didn't see Godzilla versus Kong. Or King Kong versus Godzilla. I didn't see Godzilla. Uh, King Ghidorah, the three-headed monster. Have you? Wait. You have to remember that Toho doesn't have a budget of American films. Americans are spoiled with the budget. They get it. Budgets. Compared to the newer Godzilla films. Fair enough. I understand where you're coming from, but yeah. I mean, I like the MonsterVerse because it's way different than the other um monster films. I think the classics are all right. MonsterVerse is just way CG list. Yeah, it's CGI, but I don't care really. CGI or not, it I still have a fun time with them. Um, what was I talking about? I just like the MonsterVerse because we get to see different monsters we never seen before, like the Mutos, um, the what's their faces, the skull crawlers. You know, I want to see something different, like different monsters instead of recycling monsters that we saw in the past. I mean, yes, King Ghidorah was cool and all, and he is my favorite version of King Ghidorah, the MonsterVerse one, and same with Mechagodzilla as well. But do something different. Do something that's completely different. Have you seen the 2007 Godzilla? No, I haven't. Oh, what are your thoughts on the? I mean, it's cool and it looks kind of dope, but at the same time, though, I'm kind of not really impressed with it because its face looks kind of weird looking. Same with the Triceratops model too. I don't know. I'm just not really a legit fan of that model, but that's just me though. Yes, yes, that like Behemoth. Like Behemoth looked pretty damn cool looking. My only problem with King of the Monsters is that where were the rest of the monsters? Where the hell was Rodan? Where the hell was Behemoth? Where was the that Muto at the end of King of the Monsters? Where the hell was where were the other monsters? Because I would actually would like to see that okay, this was my prediction on how Godzilla and Kong was supposed to be. Kong fights monster after monster after monster until the final boss, Godzilla, arrived, and then Godzilla and Kong fight to the death, and then Mecha Godzilla shows up, and then or at the time it was Mecha King Ghidorah, but then when Mecha Godzilla shows up, fine, and then they put things aside, Godzilla and Kong, and then it was boom cliffhanger. That's what that I was thinking at the time. That would have been a better story, but it is what it is. And I still liked Godzilla versus Kong. It's actually a tie between King of the Monsters because I can't decide really which is my favorite out of all of them. But yeah, they didn't had enough screen time. Remember, I understand, but they should have had like I actually would like to see Kong versus Behemoth. That would have been an interesting fight. And then after that, Rodan. Like that would have been a really good um movie. I mean, a very good story, in my opinion. I respect your opinion, Rex, and that's fair enough. really. I hope they do another MonsterVerse movie. If they're gonna do another Godzilla versus Kong, I mean, I would actually let them to go their separate ways until another common enemy arrives, and then they have to put things aside once again to fight against the enemy. Yeah, because Mechagodzilla's super stronger than Godzilla. He just threw Godzilla like a rag doll. He was actually going to kill him until Kong shows up. And some people even think that, well, Godzilla was weakened, but it doesn't really matter. Weakened or not, Mechagodzilla would have easily finished off Godzilla either way. Oh yeah, I don't know if you guys know, but I got the Godzilla and Kong prequel, well, Godzilla versus Kong prequel comic books. It's pretty interesting. Back in the day, I never accepted Godzilla to be the main and to be mean when you mean the villain? Yeah, I mean, at first I thought it was like, why is Godzilla a villain? But then I understand. But now I understand why he's the villain. I mean, that he's not really technically the real villain. Mecha Godzilla is. So, is there any more questions? I hope Lion Country shows up, or whoever shows up. Oh, more. Oh, okay, I can understand that. That's fine. About said that. Alright, you said about the new Torvosaurus model. What? Oh, the Torosaurus model. Yeah, 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 yeah. I thought you said Torvosaurus. My bad. Yeah, it looks okay. It's just that I'm not really that impressed with it. Not to mention the Tarbosaurus figure, looking at it now, I'm not impressed with it, but it is what it is because for the first time I had a now I have a Tarbosaurus model.
Movie blows.
Ugh. Yep, check 3 should be in the toilet. I'm just watching LBT 75's videos. Um oh, and speaking of Torosaurus models, what are your thoughts on the 2007? That's pretty cool. That's a cool model. I thought it came out in 2012. And I think there's a dead one. There's a dead version of that thing. And I actually might get it. And I'm also want to get the sleeping or the laying down Papo Rex. I mean not Papo, PNSO Rex. That way, like it's resting over a dead Torosaurus or Triceratops or whatever, like protecting it from scavengers. Also, like that sleeping T Rex model, they said that that thing's a female, and the one on my profile's a male. So the sleeping one's actually thicker and bigger, even though it's laying down. But there is no sexual dimorphism to prove that females are larger than males. It just pisses me off. I mean, it is what it is. It's just that my only problem is that its head, I mean, its body is pretty bulky. Like Tarbosaurus is not that bulky, not like Tyrannosaurus Rex. But it is what it is. Oh yeah, maybe so. I have to look again. Yeah, I want to get that thing. Oh no, that's actually a dead Triceratops corpse model, but I can understand. Yeah, yeah, I can't wait to get them. The dead Triceratops model is kind of cheap, but the PNSO Sleeping Rex is super expensive. I mean, I wouldn't say it's that expensive, but it's pretty damn expensive. I also want to get the PNS Carcharodontosaurus figure because just to piss off Jurassic Bob off and for, and trying to tell him the truth, which he needs to be tell the truth. Oh, the Spinosaurus model is $58. Well, $59 on Amazon. Damn it. Damn, you're expensive, boy. I need to look for the sleeping Rex. Oh, Leviathan. Oh, that's the Apatosaurus on Amazon. Um, Papoacrocanthosaurus. Where is that sleeping Rex? Oh, there it is. Jesus hell, it's $145 on Amazon. God damn you bastards. Bastards. No, there's an Acrocanthosaurus Papo figure that I saw on Amazon. Jurassic Bob is a Carcharodontosaurus fanboy. I had huge fights with him. Um, because only thing I said, well, because Land Before Time or whoever, I was on a live stream and they were saying that why is Tyrannosaurus your favorite theropod? And I said the reason why is because it's so different than other theropod dinosaurs of its muscle and stuff. And then they started accusing me and attacking me. One of them, it was either him or Simba 94th saying that Carcharodontosaurus or whichever was 14 tons, and Simba 94 said that Spinosaurus could just easily break T Rex's neck if it was swimming in the ocean. I mean, not in the ocean, but in the lake. I don't think so. It's not. This is not Jurassic Park. Spinosaurus wouldn't even do that anyway because its teeth are not designed to pierce the muscle or the skin of T Rex. And Jurassic Bob is just a waste of my time. Yeah, he's a coward. He's just a little boy that doesn't want to tell the truth. He's a child. I don't know why Land Before Time 75 is friends with him, but it is what it is. He can do whatever the hell he wants. Same with Simba 94. I mean, he's another asshole that that's a clown. And he even attacked um Spinozilla. I had to tell my mom about that. About what? He's a man child who can't handle the truth. Yeah, because when I showed a paper or a video of AK Rex's video on Mega Top Tens, when I posted that video, and then obviously, yeah, I was talking trash on him. Then he was attacking me, and then we went back and forth, back and forth with each other. And then it was just a waste of my time, really. I mean, you didn't have to tell your mom. You can just easily just block them. Just block them. Christian Bob, I'll pay for this. Uh, what? I don't know who Christian Bob is. Yeah, and I don't know. I guess that people just don't like the truth. They just don't like it. And that's how it is what it is. No, not Christian Jurassic Bob I'm talking about. Oh, I see. I know. But yeah, basically, like since now I'm telling you why Tyrannosaurus is my favorite, I'm going to tell you guys again. Tyrannosaurus is so different than other theropods is because it has a lot of muscle mass and it's heavier. It has the best binocular vision of all theropod dinosaurs. It's also an amazing animal because it is, in my opinion. And it was also the last of the large theropod dinosaurs. That's why I like it, and I'm not trying to be fanboy or anything, but it's the truth. They don't have to listen to Planet Dinosaur. I mean, Planet Dinosaur is a little bit inaccurate if you ask me. Dinosaurs are just animals, not mini kaiju. Yeah. And he even said that it's 50-50. He said that Jurassic Bob said that, well, with Carcharodontosaurus and Rex, it's 50-50. Okay, even if it's 50-50, it doesn't really matter because, you know, if a T-Rex tries to bite the face off of an Allosauroloid, then it's going to be a bloody shed. The only way I could see this happening is that if it's a prime Allosauroloid like a Carcharodontosaurus or Giganotosaurus versus a very old or an injured Rex. That's the way I could see this happening. Yes, he is. And he said some stupid shit thinking that Spinosaurus and T-Rex can scare away a sauropod. No, they can't. Even even like the Texas sauropod, Alamosaurus would easily kill a T-Rex. It could easily kill a T-Rex. Easily, with no problem. Easily. Like he also said something stupid. I forget what he said. I forget what he said. Hold on for a second. I'll be right back. Where the hell? Oh.
Simba 1994. This is bullshit. Where's your evidence to prove? And what if freaking Jurassic Bob? He said, oh, well, he was with Jurassic Bob and Land Before Time. Fucking clown. That's rich. He said, as I was saying, Bison easily wins, saying Grizzly Bear beats. Oh, Bison saying Fat Guy is professional.
Like he said that a bear could like one shot a bison. That's ridiculous. Simba 94 more like Shippa 6969. Yeah.
What? What are you talking about? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Bullshit. Oh, like, oh, like, oh, here's one. A great white shark and saltwater crocodile can scare an orca away.
Yeah, he said that. Like he said that a great white and a saltwater crocodile can scare away a killer whale. You are a fucking dumbass for saying that.
That's fucking stupid. There's been reports on orcas, killer whales, killing great white sharks. You're an idiot for thinking that. An orca is 30 feet long. A great white is 20 feet long. Not to mention an orca is heavier. Watch the documentary on the whale who killed Jaws or something like that. There's been reports. It's actually been almost 24 or 25 years from now. Actually, a killer whale, a specimen named CO2, killed a great white shark. And you also said, you punk ass, saying that a T-Rex and Spinosaurus can scare a sauropod off. You are the dumbest. My God, you are so fucking dumb. Like, you are such a fucking punk ass for thinking that. You have to tell me that this can scare away this.
Hey, Isaiah. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, exactly. Orcas eat great whites.
You're punk ass. Human. But
Yeah. Yeah, it was because I was trying to show um this fella Simba 94 because he says a lot of stupid shit because he's just a little child, a little man child on YouTube, just like Jurassic Bob is, or in this case, the man children or men children. Yeah. Anyways, I guess I'm done for the day. You guys have a good night, and I will see you guys next week. Oh, oh, yeah, he said that. Yep, he said it. Oh, well, just assume. I'm just going to assume he doesn't study animals. He's just goes into public open mouths or whatever he wants. Yeah, exactly. Oh, okay. Yeah, I absolutely completely agree with you all that PNSO Tarbosaurus. I also doubt that Tarbosaurus was that bulky. Stuff. I, yeah, but it is what it is. But anyways, you guys have a good night, and I'll do a live stream next week. See you later. Bye.